Hello, everybody. Today is a sad day. It's 4th of July. It should be a big day of celebration, and a lot of people will celebrate. I hope you do, too. But we lost a legend in the Toledo area. Pat Dailey has passed away last night, and he was the king. He was the main guy. If you went to Put-in-Bay, you saw Pat Dailey. You just absolutely had to. And if you were ever in a room with Pat Dailey, or at a concert, one of his shows, or met him, you know what a force he was. And he did the Man Cave a few years ago, and just did a great job. He and Reese did the show together. And so I was thinking today, I've got all these clips, and I ran some of them during the Best Of shows. I don't think I ran all of them. I missed a couple. But right now I'm going to run about 20 to 22 minutes of Pat and Reese Dailey. And I hope you'll enjoy this. It's the best way I can think of to pay tribute to him. And let's all just take a good old last look at Pat Dailey playing with his son Reese. This song is Gotta Go Out Drinking. Check it out.
Pat Reese, welcome to the show. Happy to have you here.
See what I had to grow up with? Now you're on the hot seat.
I did.
I'm Pat Dailey. I'm Reese Dailey's father. And I must say that I have never, in all my years, seen anything as cool as this man.
He's something else, isn't he?
This is really, really cool. And I'm glad to be here tonight, especially with my son picking along.
Well, I couldn't be happier that you guys are here. We scheduled this a couple of times, and they told everybody but you. And your booking agent. Yeah, I know.
When I heard that I was supposed to be here last time, I was in Sicily.
Well, that's a long swim.
Yeah. Well, I would have loved to have been here. But, Jeff, I remember you from back in the days of that party at the river.
Party at the Park, yeah.
Was it Party at the Park?
Party at the Park.
Is that what it was? And you were there quite a few times, and what a cool thing that was. People all over the hillside and all that, Am I cutting in?
Yeah, you got to get up closer to the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
Beautiful.
Anyway, at the party in the park or the rally by the river, whatever they call
it,
you were always introducing me and stuff and hanging out. And when it was raining and we went down underneath the stage and smoked a couple of cigars, it was without a doubt one of the finest shows I'd ever attended of mine.
We'll call them cigars. That's what we'll call them.
Yeah, call them cigars.
I was a little worried about you two guys under the stage.
You got to get up to the microphone, too.
Get up to the mic, Reese. I forgot.
Sit back in Cleveland and talk to us.
No relaxing around here.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot we were on radio. It's so comfortable here.
We're at work. Well, thank you. We try to make it as comfortable as we can. We got a few people came out to see it tonight.
Yeah, and I'm surprised. The Man Cave. Look at all this. There's a lot of chicks in the Man Cave.
No, this isn't a He-Man Woman Haters Club. This is just the Man Cave. Women are more than welcome here.
Some nice ones, too.
Well, we try.
Anyway, the thing is to be here playing with my son, this is a lot of fun, and I hope that people appreciate what you're doing, because this is real radio, what it used to be before consultants took over and told everybody what to play and how often to play it.
I told you the check's in the mail, man, but thank you. I appreciate that. What are you going to play for us first?
Well, one of my big hits, Going Out Drinking.
Oh, I love that.
Now, listen, I want you to know something. This is not about me personally.
No, of course
It's because I've watched people where I play, and it's all about them. And I know everybody listening has had these experiences.
They know this guy.
That's right. Kick it off, Reese Dailey. You should have seen me last night when I fell down laughing and I stumbled down a flight of little stairs. Went crashing through the window at the VFW hall, tumbled over a pile of metal chairs. Then I cussed out my girlfriend, tried to feel up her mom. Scraped my car, I think I bruised my spine. Oh, you ought to go with me when I go out drinking. I always have myself a real good time. got drunk and stole his boat out of Edgewater Yacht Club, doing 90 miles an hour up to the bay. I sank her out by Buckeye Point, and I walked on into town, tore up someone's flowers on my way. Then I barged into the crow's nest and I threw up on the rug, spiked that hostess on her big behind. Oh yeah, ought to go with me when I go out drinking. Always have myself a real good time. I talk dirty to the waitress and I never ever leave her no tip. Leave her all my roaches in the guacamole dip. Oh yeah, ought to go with me when I go out drinking. Always have myself a real good time. Well, I'm going out tonight and I plan to tie on a good one. Does anybody here want to go out drinking with me? But I'll take you to some biker bar and we can kick some ass. And a gay bar, get our drinks for free. We'll do shooters of tequila and a case of beer apiece. Wash it down with a gallon of cheap Erie Island wine. Oh, you ought to go with me when I go out drinking. Always have myself a real good time. La 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 da 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 da. La 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 da 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 da. I'm gonna shout out loud and moon this crowd when I'm dancing on the bars. Go out in the parking lot, I'm gonna piss on all the cars. Oh yeah, ought to go with me when I go out drinking. Always have myself a real good time. Give me that wine. Always have myself a real good time. I'm feeling fine. Always have myself a real good time.
How about that? That is Pat and Reese Dailey. And they weren't done. That was just the first song of the night. And they went on to do several more. Let's take a look at something else that they did that night. This one was great. This was it solved a question that had been on the lips of many people for a long time. It might even involve you. You don't know. It's Pat Dailey. I Might Be Your Daddy.
Yes, sir. We are back. Back live.
Coolest place I've ever been.
Say that again.
I
Mother
said
Mike.
this is the coolest place I've ever been.
You've
the
been to a
man
few
cave.
places, man.
I've
You've
been to a lot of places.
That means a lot. Matter of fact, this next song talks about some of the places you've been.
Hey, sir.
Whoa,
Sir,
I'm
watch
just
out
saying.
now.
I'm
Watch
saying
out,
this
watch
guy,
out.
got a few miles on him.
I think this is Man Cave is it. Hey, everybody, say some noise.
All right.
All right, so you want to hear about this song?
Yeah, give me the backstory on this.
Don't you want to ask me any other questions about my sex life? Or
Well, let me ask you this first. Before we get into your sex life and this song,
Yeah.
which is kind of one and the same,
Yeah.
are you playing any place soon? Are you?
Oh yeah, I'll be somewhere in Toledo in January.
Okay, well, everybody get your tickets now. Somewhere in Toledo.
What's the name of that place?
It's the old Gladiometta's Premier Catering on Heatherdowns on
Oh,
the
nice.
25th of
Yeah.
January.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I'll be there. I try not to keep track of my schedule because it bothers me to know I got something to do. So I really, they let me know like a week before, hey, this is where you're going to be next week, and then I only got a week to sweat it instead of
Right.
month after
You
month.
strike me as a real sweater. The guy that really worries about stuff.
I should sweat more, but everything's pretty cool. But anyway, this song now, No, go on. Any other questions?
No, I just wanted to know if you're going to be playing any place so that we could. Now, you've got CDs out. Is there any place in particular they can get those? Do they have to go to your show to get those, or can they get them online or record store?
I'm so unpromotion conscious. Thank you.
Here,
for
Dad, let
mentioning
me take this one for you.
Take it, Reese.
You can get the Pat Dailey C's at patdailey.com if you'd like to.
Right there at PatDailey.com, and you mail them right to their house.
Right, we'll mail them to your house.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, that's cool, but I had some guy that started a Facebook page for me, too, and he's got everything that you ever want to know about me on
I hope
there.
he liked you
He's
before
a good,
he did that.
yeah,
If he didn't like you get an ugly Facebook page up there. That's not good. Every
right.
shot of you blinking and
What would you do if somebody that hated you started something for you?
Oh, I've been there. It's not fun. No. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is again. Here they are again. It's Pat and Reese Dailey, the king and crown prince of Put-in-Bay. And the song is...
I want to tell Reese something he never thought about knowing.
Okay.
Reese is my son. I never tried to tell him this, but I'm going to have to let it out tonight. Reese,
Yeah.
I might be your daddy.
Oh, geez. I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
If you're under 45, something you should know. Time that someone finally spoke the truth. Now you might think me full of jive, and you might think me low. You might even find me a little uncouth. But I've been making love with girls 45 years and more, in every town throughout this USA. And I don't remember faces, and I don't remember names, but I know the odds, and I think it's mighty safe to say I might be your daddy. I hope that does not make you insecure. I might be your daddy. Just me and your mama know for sure. Just me and your mama. Talk about your mama. Your mama was a young girl once. She had feelings and desires and did all the things she had the right to do. Ain't it cool that she threw herself at me? Otherwise there would be no such thing as you. Your mama was a screamer in her day. I might be your daddy.
That's creepy.
And it was me that made your mama sing that way, scream that way, scream that way. Punk ass kid. So the next time that you see your mama, tell her that we met, and you will see a far away look in her eye. She might try to fake you out, and she'll tell you not to sweat, and she'll say everything he tells you is a lie. 'Cause that's what I told her to say. Some snot-nosed kid come asking questions someday. It ain't none of your punk-ass business in a damn way. Say I might be your daddy. What that means is I am in your genes. Check your DNA. I might be your daddy. It also means I was in your mama's jeans. You hear me? You hear me, Reese?
It hurts.
In your mama's jeans.
I'm proud to be your son. I'm not proud of the way I got that way.
Yeah, I might be your daddy. Just me and your mama know for sure. I had to tell your mama something last Christmas. She was pained deeply when I finally let her know that, Reese, you were adopted. Yeah, 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 I might be your daddy. Just me and your mama know. Just me and your mama know. Just me and your mama know for sure.
Sicko.
I love that song. Can I just tell you? I love that song. That is just genius.
Reese's mother hates it.
I'll bet she does. Well, if you're just tuning in, Pat Dailey passed away last night at sometime in the evening, but with his family around him, and it's just been a really sad day for me because I just got such a kick out of him. I remember the first time that I got here to Toledo and I was sent to Put-in-Bay to introduce Pat Dailey for the radio station. And I didn't know who he was, no idea. And I went to this big bar in Put-in-Bay and I meet him backstage. Nice guy, very friendly, just a great guy. And then I go out and introduce him and I couldn't believe the crowd in this bar. It was packed. And he came out. They knew every word to every song. He'd make some ridiculously huge claim, and they'd yell, "Bullshit!" And it was hilarious. It was a great show. And all these songs that he's singing today. I've got another couple of them for you here. Here's one he did, kind of a serious song. This is Here in the North. Great song. Got another one after this coming up. It's got a chuckle in it for you. But here's serious side of Pat Dailey.
We rehearsed and rehearsed and rehearsed about about 2 minutes ago. And I want to do this because there's certain things I don't have much of a message in my life, but the message that I do have is how great the Great Lakes are. So I spend my winters in Key West, and there's nothing but Great Lakes people down there, in the audience and all. And I always say, they got the sense to go home to the Great Lakes when it gets that way,
Right.
Even if you stay all winter, this is such a wonderful region full of such great people that I just love to sing about it and all. So when the people are in the audience and they're, go on, Reese. They're in Key West. I know that I'll see them back up by the lakes. It's the call of the North. Hoo-hoo-hoo. 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 Here in the North, you hear it told, nothing much changes when the weather gets cold. Nothing much changes, just further from the sun, but the geese still fly and the river still runs. And when the cold wind blows and we're covered up in snow, I'll be out on the ice fishing through a hole. When the ice goes out and the days get hot, I'll be out there fishing, same damn spot. Nothing much changes further from the sun, but the geese still fly and the river still runs. Woo-hoo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I spend my time with sweet love of mine in a cozy little cottage, all nestled in the pine. And we cuddle in the covers while the winter nights pass. We do the same in the summers, but we do it in the grass. You see, nothing much changes, we're just further from the sun. But the geese still fly and the river still runs. Ooh, 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 ooh. So you might grow up and you might grow old, but your life won't end just 'cause your feet get cold. No, your life won't end, it just keeps getting better. So honey, put on that grin, and honey, take off your sweater. Yeah, nothing much changes, we're just further from the sun. But the geese still fly and the river still runs. Here in the north, you hear it told, nothing much changes when the weather gets cold. No, nothing much changes, we're just further from the sun. But the geese still fly and the river still runs. Yeah, the geese still fly and the river still runs. Still get high and we still have fun here in the north. Ooh, 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 ooh.
How about that?
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Just fabulous. Okay, we've got one more song for you here. This was his complete appearance on the Man Cave show back when we were on WIOT. And it was a live broadcast on the radio. We had a nice crowd for him that night. A lot of people came out. It was really nice. And like every other experience I had with Pat Dailey, it was just one of a kind. It was a wonderful night, maybe one of my favorite man caves. And I'm going to leave you with one more song by Pat. I love this one. This one is Young, Dumb Blonde Nymphomaniac. Check it out.
I won't rehearse, I won't practice, but I will say, Reese, let's play this song. And the way I feel about it, the little bastard's been around me all my life. If he doesn't know how to play it, he hadn't been paying attention. Do you have a key there, Reese?
Well, I don't know.
I don't yet either. Okay, here we go. We'll welcome everybody to my place. Pull up a chair or just pull up a face. We got all we need now, all that we lack is a rich, dumb, young nymphomaniac. I want a rich, dumb, young nymphomaniac. Right? Hey, wait a minute, you guys know the words to this? Well, sing it with me every time we get there, okay? I want a rich, dumb, young nymphomaniac. Ride me around in her Cadillac, and when she's not on her knees, she'll be flat on her back. I want a rich, dumb, young nymphomaniac. Woo-ha! Woo-ha! Here's the criteria now for the perfect woman. Give her great big boobs with a little bitty ass, a loving machine that never runs out of gas, a body like nobody ever seen before. She recently inherited a liquor store. Now that's a rich, dumb, young maniac. ride me around in a Cadillac. And when she's not on her knees, she'll be flat on her back. I want a rich, dumb, young nymphomaniac. Woo-ha! 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 Give her great big boobs with a little bitty ass, a loving machine who never runs out of gas, a body like nobody ever seen before. She recently inherited a liquor store. Now that's a rich, dumb, young nymphomaniac. Ride me around in her Cadillac. And when she's not on her knees, she'll be flat on her back. I want a rich, dumb, young nymphomaniac. Wait a minute. She doesn't want to marry. She doesn't want to fight. She doesn't give a damn if I stay out all night. If I bring home another woman, she gives me a smile. We take off our clothes, we jump in a pile, and that's a rich, dumb, young nymphomaniac. Ride me around in her Cadillac. And when she's not on her knees, she'll be flat on her back. She's a rich, dumb, young nymphomaniac. Oh, there's something I forgot to tell you. Please make her 3 feet tall so she stands about to hear. With a flat spot on her head where I can put my beer. And that's a rich, dumb, young nymphomaniac. Ride me around in her Cadillac. Down on her knees, she'll be flat on her back. I want a rich, dumb, young nymphomaniac. La 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 la, 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 la 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 la.
Pat Reese, thank you so much.
Pat Dailey, everybody. Pat Dailey passed away last night, and what a life well lived.